All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Last time we left off having gotten Ishtar's help, and then had a little bit of a problem with Quetzalcoatl. She decided to show up and be like, "Hey, I'm a fight 100 of you a day, and then drag you off back to my lair." So that's not great. So that's a problem we have to deal with now. So now Gilgamesh is sending us off to Eridu, which should be, I think, this here, to get the Axe of Marduk and yeah, and hopefully kill Quetzalcoatl, maybe. Hopefully. We'll see, though. That could go a few ways, but we probably will. Unless we convince her to join our side, but I doubt it. Hey Gogeta. But, anyway. Temple of the Sun. Surely nothing unexpected will happen, right? Surely? Hey, V6. Yeah, this team is fine, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. Section 12, Temple of the Sun.
Operation Defeat Quetzalcoatl begins now, Master. Let's head to first. Oh, Gatekeeper, here's the seal from King Gilgamesh permitting our departure.
Yes, thank you. Please have a safe trip.
You're the Gatekeeper that was on duty when we first came to Uruk. This south gate was attacked by Quetzalcoatl. But are you alright?
Well, it's embarrassing to say, but I wasn't even taken as an opponent. Did you know that these past few days an unknown disease has been infecting people in Uruk? Yeah?
Yes, I hear the old and weak are the first to die.
I had the same symptoms as them. Didn't have an appetite for 3 whole days. So when that goddess saw my face, she said, "Don't push yourself. Want a mango?" I mean, hey, free mango.
Mango? You mean the fruit mango? I've heard of it, but it existed in this age.
Maybe the forefather of what we currently know as the mango, or the ancestor of what we know as the mango. Maybe. Yes, and it was very tasty. Almost the instant I popped it in my mouth, I felt better. Thanks to that, I was able to resume my duties as the gatekeeper. Magical mango?
And you just ate it?
Haha, yes I did. That's one of the reasons I came to be stationed here at the South Gate. Everyone's scared of this gate, you know? Is he not afraid of the fact that he's talking to his patron deity? Is he not put off by that whatsoever? Does he not even realize somehow? So, I'm not so sure that the goddess of the jungle is actually evil, really. I'm sure this is just bothersome to hear, but if you meet her and it looks like you can speak with her, before you exchange blows, please try to talk to her. Maybe there's a way to solve this without fighting. Methinks I should bring up that. Hang on. Uno momento. Okay. I brought up the notepad where I wrote the old man's advice on, just to be safe, because I feel like we may need it. maybe? He's too big of a Chad to talk as to not talk as equals to the goddess. Honestly, respectable. But I think what happened there was he just doesn't. Maybe no. There's no way he doesn't know. I don't know.
That's what the gatekeeper was saying, but is it even possible to speak with Quetzalcoatl?
If I were just a little taller, it might be.
It isn't. She will attack us, so be ready to defend yourselves. Don't worry. I'll be there to fight with you this time. Just watch closely and see which goddess is the more powerful one.
Yeah, we'll see.
A talk with Quetzalcoatl, eh? It's true that there may be a way to avoid battle. She said she would eradicate humanity because her mother called her here to do so. Which means that she's not against mankind of her own free will. Though that does raise the question of who this mother is. If she says mother, wouldn't it be the goddess of demonic beasts, Tiamat? Well, if you think about it, that does make sense. How about it, Ishtar? Did Gorgon order you two to exterminate mankind? Huh? I couldn't care less about the Three Goddess Alliance. Quetzalcoatl is a winged serpent, right? Maybe she's just helping out Gorgon because they're both snakes.
That's kind of... Oh, I should... Hang on, let me put the... Boom. There we go. I doubt that's the reason. Ishtar isn't interested in the Three Goddess Alliance.
No, wait. This odd feeling, could it be?
What? It's the warrior!
Ha 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 ha! Meow ha 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 ha! I knew you'd come back to my jungle, my prey. If Cuckoo returned to the jungle and you guys wouldn't be far behind, that is common sense. And ambushing prey on the flank is the jaguar's hunting style. Meow, it's time to snack. Hup!
There she is, the true goddess.
Senpai, it's Jaguar Warrior. Here she comes, down from the tree. He's, as always.
Ah, your stealth abilities are to be expected in the jungle. With all the magical energy surrounding us, I couldn't detect you at all. However, Quetzalcoatl is still the principal deity in Mesoamerican culture. No matter how much power Gorgon gained from the Holy Grail, Quetzalcoatl couldn't serve her without cause. He's just ignoring her! Merlin!
Just like the gatekeeper said, she probably has a reason. Leaving this mother problem aside, it's a good idea to try and talk to her. Yes, talk. Conversation is the best expression of human sincerity and kindness, Ritsuka. Jeez, that's not convincing at all!
Don't you see that right, Meow? There's a teary-eyed goddess being ignored in front of you? Yeah, so what of it?
No. After witnessing Quetzalcoatl's divinity, you seem like
no more than a paper tiger? Damn.
And you're dead. I'll put an end to this 1,000-year war between light and darkness. You humans have no tomorrow. Why? Because it's only natural that the weak perish. There is no good or evil in that. If you want to live, be strong. Meow, that's the paw of the jungle. Jaguar Warrior is in battle mode. And what she's saying actually makes sense.
Does it?
Humph. It's too late to notice, Meow. I'm not taking it easy, baby. It's survival of the fittest here, and you're not looking too fit.
Hey, Siam. Yeah, I'm skipping the story of it because apparently there's spoilers for the Lost Belt that Castoria is in. So I'm just playing it off stream, doing the battles and skipping the dialogue. But yeah, I started it.
望みを声にせよ。異論はありません。ロササンディス。見慣れて。
I was hoping to kill more than one that turn, damage more than one that turn, but unfortunately no. The were jaguars will not fall.
はい、お任せよ。異論はありません。
Dialogue assumes the other context to the first Servant Fest 2 from Summer 30, or Summer 3. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of talked about it on the members stream, and I was just told it would be too spoilery for me to do at this point. So I was like, yeah, nah. I'll just go through the battles, get the free stuff, and leave it at that. Hopefully by this winter, hopefully this winter's event, I'll be far enough where I can play the event without worrying, but we'll see. That's the only place to get the maximum for, yeah. That's the good thing for sure. I just feel sad because I did really want to go through the story of it, but I gotta prioritize like main story stuff, and I don't want to be spoiled for what Castoria is about, like what her deal is. So I had to make the call to just skip. This should kill the jaguars. But not her. Yeah, she survived. Actually, I think the back jaguar survived too. Oh, they both did. Well, that's a kick in the nuts. I should have targeted the front guy. Why? Whatever. Not like we're in danger of losing anyway. Alright. Front guy. Yeah, true, I could read it later, yeah. From my room. That's true. How many evades do you have? Like, warrior, please. Oh, you need to die. You need to die. You need to not exist anymore. Post haste. Okay, that was overkill, but I was mildly panicked. Again, I don't know why. Because even if I lost someone, I still have 3 others. So it's like, did I really need to worry that much? I guess not really. Alright, Jaguar Warrior, do you give up yet? Or are you still gonna keep attacking us? Like, it's up to you. I'm down to party either way. Alright. Saber Caster Lancer Assassin. Unknown. I'm guessing this is gonna be where... Actually... either it'll be where Jaguar Warrior decides to help us, or maybe because 2 servants went to and never came back, right? I don't know if it ever said you could that they necessarily died. Hey Meridak, I know you can replace story sections in the menu, but I feel I prefer videos, the actual battles as a reminder of the battle, and if it's... Yeah. I don't know, say it's 3-star, It's either Jaguar, or maybe one of the servants who got lost.
What, is that all you got? Myahaha! It doesn't hurt. Not a scratch. Oh no. I shot her. You guys told me to shoot her, so I did. But is that really okay? Of course. She'll probably never learn her lesson unless we kill her.
So we'd better do it at least once. Hey, you know that surf... No way! You know that the servants die when they are killed, right? I love that. I love that they referenced the infamous line. I just talked about this, but I'm not doing the story for the summer event. Because there's apparently spoilers for Castoria and what she's about in some of the dialogue, so I am doing it, but off stream, and I'm skipping all the story stuff and just doing the battles. Because yeah, I don't want to be spoiled for Castoria's appearance and what she's about, so I like I talked about earlier, I'm hoping by this year's winter event, maybe hopefully I'll be far enough where I can do the event without worry of spoilers. But for now, I'm just I didn't want to ruin Castoria's backstory on like her existence, so I skipped, or am skipping the
As a fellow rogue servant, Mew should know what it's like. A once-in-a-lifetime miraculous summon, but with no master. I'm the brown-striped, cat-eared Jaguar warrior who dreams of getting a real job.
I mean, we could be your master.
I'm no goddess, but I'm still
a Nagwal god?
Shouldn't you guys show me at least a little respect? What? That thing is a rogue servant? I totally thought she was Quetzalcoatl's minion. I'm not a minion. Cuckoo and I have just been stuck with each other. I don't have a master, so I'm just freeloading off of Cuckoo for Meow.
Well, if you need a master, again, last master of humanity right here.
I see, so you're just a leech. Ritsuka, the more allies, the better. She may not be that bright or, well, altogether sane, but that servant is good in a fight. You know what to do.
Roger. Roger.
I heard everything since I had 4 ears. I'll catch any kind of sound. However, an amazing opportunity like that is impossible. Let me make that clear. I am a very proud wild jaguar. I will never work under somebody.
But you just went on about wanting a master. What do you mean? You just what?
But I'll give you a chance. I'll at least listen, so give it a shot.
Now that I see you, your beastly beauty is enchanting? Is she that easy? Of course she is. Of course she's that easy. Yeah, okay.
And done. I'm your ally. I've just become your ally, right meow. I know. Defeat Quetzalcoatl, right? Just leave it to your big sis. This tiger will give you all the deets on Cuckoo, from her bedtime to when she wakes up. Negotiations were successful, Master.
I guess they were.
Jaguar Warrior became our ally. It only took a single sentence to convince her.
That's sad.
Fredo. And that's how I, Jaguar Warrior,
We'll move from the jungle to a modern environment like Chaldea.
I'll be in Ritsuka's care starting today. Nice to meet you all. Ritsuka, that was the worst move possible. If Merlin hadn't said anything.
I'll kill him. Aunt Medusa, just put up with it for now, please.
I look forward to working with you, Jaguar Warrior. I'm Senpai's official servant, Mash Kirilight. You're right. You offered a handshake with a smile, but I know you're a pretty scary girl, though.
What do you mean scary? Nice to be working with you, Mash. And you too, familiar-looking lollygal. I wonder why she's familiar. Who knows?
You brought in another noisy one.
You can't talk.
Well, she isn't even pseudo-contracted, so we could
Cut her off any time if necessary.
But she is definitely a good informant for us. The jungle is her backyard, after all. Let's have her guide us from to Eridu, and she can tell us all about Quetzalcoatl along the way. Leave it to me. To Eridu, right? I'll guide you at top speed. Won't let you. Why did you betray us, Jaguar Warrior?
Oh god.
I'm detecting multiple hostiles. You guys are surrounded. You forget pride, jungle. Humans, visitors. Humans, intruders. Humans, ATM. We guide them. You taught us, but you betray. Teehee, it's the Sumerian beastmen I've been lying to this whole time. Sorry guys, I went ahead and changed jobs. I found a new master. By the way.
Oh, hello?
Don't you remember I told you a million times to not touch them civilians?
So this is her in, like, when she takes over her dad as the leader of the Yakuza? Like, I don't know, it makes sense, and I do kind of like it. I feel like I would like it more without the, like, coat. If this coat wasn't a thing and it was just the like, pinstripe suit, I think it'd be better, personally. But yeah, I don't know. Again, the coat kills it for me. But otherwise, it's alright.
I told you not to touch them civilians. What?
Miss Miss Jaguar Mura? That Rin coming out.
Wait, why are the mafia-style modern clothes underneath your fur? You just do whatever you feel like, don't you? Knock it off already.
Boss! But you, Fallen, get her.
Shh. Too bad. I guess these are the tag-alongs that aren't cool with me moving on. Didn't think I'd have to take out my own minions. Sure, bring it on. It's a good opportunity to show Ritsuka what I've got. My club can be vicious. Be prepared, 'cause you ain't getting crocodile meat ever again.
I know it wouldn't make sense with the explanation of Ishtar, like being like her and Rin being merged and not like separate personalities like alter egos are, or sort of. Are they separate person? I mean, kind of, not really, I guess. Anyway, point is, it'd be funny if there was like a gag event where it had all the FSN body servants, you know, Taiga, Shiro, you know, Muramasa, Rin, Ishtar, one of the Sakuras, probably not the Kama one, probably more like, I don't know, Parvati or someone, but anyway, just them all being together and talking like their FSN, like the FSN characters, and just talking with each other. I don't know. That would be cinema. But again, it wouldn't work with how some of them work. Oh, there's a lot of them, huh? Oh boy, okay. Please. I was really hoping you would die. That's not okay. Not good. Another. They just keep getting more and more health. Actually, wait. No, target you first. Boom, boom, boom. Probably should have done the arts card first, but whatever. Whatevs. That's just fine. No, warrior! Taiga! How dare you? How dare you hurt Sensei? Also, that one needs to die. You need to not exist in this world or the next. Die. Please. Please. Whew, Mash, if you didn't crit, we were gonna get hit hard. Well, maybe not, because we have her defense on, but would have been hit at least. Maybe not hard, but more than preferable. Much. More preferable. That front one should die from them, probably. Actually, Use this one. Just to make sure. Wouldn't do to get beat down. Oh, Morgan is hurting a little bit. I guess why not? And boom. Boom, boom. That should finish it, probably. Yeah. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Why would I ever doubt? What a fool. Big bro Zeus? Zeus Liang? I don't know why you're here. You shouldn't be here. Young leader. Alright, well. Let's get rid of the young leader first. Well, actually, no. We'll just do this. Hang on. You're not gonna die. You're gonna live. Very much so. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's fine. That's fine. As long as you die before your noble phantasm is charged, it's fine. Oh, you did die. Okay. Sure. I'll take it. Alright, one more turn. One more turn. Give me a full stack of Draco or not. Okay. Actually, this could work. This could work or not. If this crits, then maybe? No, it's not gonna work. Just barely. Barely, Jones. Good job, Mash. I need to remember to put the teapots on. I keep forgetting about them. I still have 2 left.
So we've arrived at Ur. I know it was a wild trip, but I appreciate Ritsuga's kindness for not asking about my minions.
Well, there was poor were-jaguars. Aren't you guys from the Chaldean embassy? Did you come to rescue us?
Oh wait, you're all the soldiers Quetzalcoatl took away. You're alive? Even after she tossed you so far into the air and beat you so brutally?
Apparently. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we have to explain it from there. We were surprised she didn't kill us too.
Uh-huh. At a glance, it looked as though they were being murdered, right? But she wasn't killing them. Well, she's actually killing them, but right after giving them a killer move, she's casting a killer revive on them. That girl. It's Cuckoo's bad habit, or kind of like her policy. I personally don't get showing mercy in a match like that. She takes on anyone who's ready to risk their lives to challenge her, but she helps those who aren't ready to die. And that's why she gets taken advantage of by Tezuka, and yet she still just doesn't learn. As a big sis, I'm worried that the other goddesses will walk all over her if she doesn't change.
So there's 0 casualties?
Oh yeah, a report delivered to the king mentioned that as well. Besides the soldiers who were taken, there were no casualties amongst any of the soldiers that were involved. But it looks like you're all locked inside Ur.
That's right, that weird goddess is preventing us from returning to Uruk.
because you guys are dear sacrifices. You all gotta become Cuckoo's soldiers when the time comes.
I see. Does that mean Quetzalcoatl is taking these men to build herself an army?
That's right. They're getting retrained in Eridu. That girl may look cheerful, but she has experience as a king. Did you know she's super good at commanding an army? So why don't you guys stay here and fight too? Stay and fight here too.
I mean, as tempting as that sounds... Actually, wait. Exactly what is the army for? Well, that would help us make a decision there. We are soldiers of Uruk. We cannot stay away from the city, not even for a day. Everyone else is preparing for the end of the world, doing what they need to do without any rest.
No, don't say that. Is pretty fun too. The residents look a little down, but that's not important. There are two kinds of people. The one who can make it, and the ones who can't. That doesn't change no matter what era we're in.
Oh, whoops, I accidentally double-clicked.
But that's why humans have thrived for a long time. If each and every person could work that hard, it'd be kind of scary. There are ones who can fight and ones who cannot. That difference in capacity is a trait seen only amongst human society. That's what Cuckoo was saying. Well, it doesn't matter to me, though.
Cuckoo. So you were talking about Kukulkan. Quetzalcoatl was the priest king of the Toltecs. To the Mayans, he was the conquering king Kukulkan. Quetzalcoatl was a god, but also appeared at times as a king of men. So that goddess may be inheriting all of that memory and history.
She's very busy for a goddess. I wonder if all the gods of other lands are workaholics like her.
Not really. It means she's not quite like Gorgon. She understands what human beings are, but chooses to destroy them nonetheless. Well, does she though? Well, that's complicated in itself, but how about it, Ritsuka? You think you'll be able to talk to her? I do, yes.
I think that's impossible. Gorgon is the goddess of the north, right? Quetzalcoatl is also a goddess of war. If she shows her true self, she becomes much more terrifying than Gorgon. Cuckoo is a monster who enjoys fighting. She sounds cheery, but that's because she's in a good mood. But imagine what'll happen if the fun's taken out of it. All she'll be is a cold killing machine afterwards. Words alone could never defeat Quetzalcoatl. The only thing that could silence her would be a head-on battle of the soul.
Okay, this is a random thought. Having seen her in like a Yakuza like suit, it'd be cool. It'll never happen. If they did like a short series of like her father passing and her actually taking over as the leader of her father's Yakuza family. Fujimura Taiga, that is. That'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. I don't know.
The only thing that could silence her would be a head-on battle of the soul.
The only thing it would have to do with Fate, though, is, like, her being in it and maybe cameos from, like, Rin and Shiro and whatnot, but... Actually, even Shiro wouldn't work unless it was, like, Heaven's Feel Route specifically. Because Fate Route, he never goes back to Japan. He just leaves and she's depressed over it. Or at least based off Archer's timeline. Maybe our Fate timeline would be different than Archer's in that regard. Maybe he would go back. I don't know. And UBW is also hard to say. Like, did Shiro ever go back in UBW? Or after going to London with Ren, did he just start traveling the world doing the same thing and never go back? I don't know. Hard to say. My romantic interlude sense is tingling. What? Oh. Oh. Okay.
Good evening. On guard duty by yourself again? Here you go, something to drink. It's chilled fruit water.
So... juice? Okay. Thank you. Please have a seat. Sit on me. I mean, what?
Sure, I might as well since I'm here. Oomph. So turned out to be like this, huh? Compared to Uruk, though, the people are kind of morose. But this is how things are supposed to be.
It's like it's same thing. Maybe her father dies too, and she jumps 2 generations. Actually, is it ever? Yeah, it's never stated if she has siblings, right? Because I think realistically, if she did have siblings, they would probably be the ones to take over rather than her. But yeah. Well, Shiro doesn't really count. Like, I'm talking like actual siblings who like are more involved with, you know, the Yakuza stuff. Hey, Memoria, already this far. Yeah, we're on pretty decent pace, I think. Probably.
But this is how things are supposed to be. Not all humans are strong. There are people who try, but it just doesn't work. That's not because they're not brave enough, or they're weaklings. They're just not fit to do certain things. Gilgamesh and Quetzalcoatl don't understand that. No, they don't even try to understand it. If only the strong and glorious are accepted in this world, the weak and frightened ones will have no place. I'm not saying you need to protect them because they're weak. It's just that some things can only be seen from their perspective. I don't want to ignore that fact. I want everything to be fair.
You know, if Gil gave you a chance, I think you would see eye to eye. But unfortunately, you're both so stubborn. Jaguar Warrior said the same thing. Did she? I don't remember.
Jaguar Warrior, really? You recruited another new servant again. Well, I don't really care. Maybe just a little irritated, that's all.
Okay, Miss Tsundere.
Well, whatever. Anyway, I actually came to advise. Achoo!
I came to give you some advice tonight to plan against Quetzalcoatl. Hey, were you trying to run away again when I was trying to be nice and tell you something? No.
That's just my imagination. The fruit water is good. Okay, if you say so. Anyway, listen carefully to my super helpful advice. Ready? She's a god of good. The apex of all things good. If you think about it, that means nothing good can work on her. The only things that could really harm her would have to be evil. That's why if you get into battle, use an evil servant to fight against her. Okay. That way you'll at least be able to fight better than before. No matter what happens, just don't rely on me.
You sure are a goddess.
Yes, of course. I am the greatest and wisest goddess of Mesopotamia.
Wisest? Sure, yeah. Aren't you a little naive?
Well, maybe just a little. I'm usually at the temple, so all I knew of the outside world was what I'd heard. was given a job as soon as I was born, so I didn't have any freedom.
That's tough.
You're seriously the first person, to have a conversation with me like this as a friend.
Oh, we're friends now, huh?
That's why I couldn't turn a blind eye, so I'm helping you out like this.
I'm honored to be your very first friend.
Is that so? I hadn't thought about that. But maybe it's not so bad to have a friend. Did someone just see us together? Foe? Foe? Oh, it's just a small animal. Wait.
That's the beast of disaster again!
Again, how do you know what that is? How could you bring that dangerous thing around? That's a spiritual beast that feeds off human greed. You know.
Don't you know that if you toss him into a village, he'll grow into an uncontrollable monster in a year? Well, we've had him for a while, and he's pretty safe. So I don't know.
If it hasn't been that long since you had him, I won't say anything bad. Hurry up and throw him into
some molten lava? What the frick? I ain't doing that to Foe. He's my homie. What you mean? We would never. How dare you even make us entertain that thought? Is this true, Foe? Are you really a beast of disaster? Foe! Whap whap.
Hey, don't hit my cheeks like that. Okay, I got it. You want me to get back, right? Anyway, I gave you my advice. I'm going to bed now. I can't be of much help, but do your best in your battle with Quetzalcoatl, Ritsuka.
I'll try. Good night, my goddess. The teasing. Foe? Foe's like, what you mean by my goddess? What are you thinking there? Foe, leave us be. Allow us to be down bad in peace. Guy can't even simp for a literal goddess. Shaking my head. Temple of the Sun. Part 3. Evil, huh? Evil. I guess... Would Little Medusa count as an evil servant? I don't think so, right? Probably not. I mean, either way, it's still Medusa, so... Neutral good, okay. Well, I guess I can leave her in and just because I have plenty of evil servants myself. So I guess I don't necessarily have to... Let's see. Evil with effectiveness. Vlad is neutral, not effective. I assume Jean Alter is evil, right? Chaotic Summer. Evil. I mean, I doubt we're fighting Quetzalcoatl right now anyway. The summer alignments are the best for... Oh, right, yeah, they don't count as... Right. Yeah... Yes, this is fine. Start quest.
We made it, Meow. Behind this jungle's veil lies Eridu. I can feel Cuckoo's death aura just 20 meters ahead. It's been 2 hours since the sun fell from its zenith. Current time on our modern clocks, 3 p.m. It seems that Quetzalcoatl has returned from her attack on Uruk. What a pain. Our plan was to disable Quetzalcoatl's temple before fighting her. And now that Quetzalcoatl's returned, that throws everything off.
Yeah. The irony is, in order to weaken Quetzalcoatl, we need to defeat her first. It's difficult for us amateurs to move through the jungle. You can't blame us for using up half a day just to get here. Ritsuga, now you have to decide when to execute our plan. We can spend the night here and wait for Quetzalcoatl to head back to Uruk. Or see if there's an opening to get into the temple. What do you think? Nah, there's not much time left.
Including today, we only have 5 days left before Gorgon invades. It'll be 4 tomorrow. It's true that it'd be best to save as much time as we can, but... I agree with Master. Invading enemy camps will always come with risks. I imagine that Quetzalcoatl will interfere no matter how perfectly we prepare. What you're saying is, if she's going to interfere anyway, then it's best for us to engage the enemy first. You got guts for saying that, Mash.
You heard that, Dr. Roman? How are things on your end? Have you figured out the layout of Eridu? Yes, leave it to me. Eridu is laid out much like Uruk. I can see there's a large structure beyond the residential district. It's not as complicated as the Zaggurat, but I imagine that's the temple. If Mash carries Ritsuka and you all move through the residential district at full speed, you should reach the temple in less than 10 minutes. But I'm detecting a large magical energy signal in front of the temple. That has to be Quetzalcoatl. If we launch an assault now, we'll have to do battle with her. There's no getting around it.
What's the problem with that? Mash, young girl, pompous guy, Ishtar, and the greatest jaguar warrior. With this many of us, we can at least hold Cuckoo off for a bit. During that time, Ritsuka can run up to the top of the temple and destroy the Sunstone, right?
Maybe. Maybe that could work.
Here. It's a spare of my unique weapon, the Death Claw, also known as the Fearsome Club. I thought this might happen, so last night I went on a jungle adventure while you slept and made it. Oh. One good hit from this will reduce anything, even the Sunstone, to dust. That should take Cuckoo's divinity down a few notches.
Unique. What a capable, beautiful woman!
I know, right? There's no one better at harassing Quetzalcoatl than me.
I mean, I guess currently that's a good thing, but... Okay.
Looks like we've got a plan. So let's confirm one last time. We're going to go through this jungle and head into Eridu. With the doctor's guidance, we can get to the temple without any problems. No matter how we hide ourselves at the temple, Quetzalcoatl will likely detect us, so we'll just hit her head-on with all we've got. The servants will give their all to keep Quetzalcoatl busy. That'll get you 2 or 3 minutes. With those few minutes, Ritsuka will enter the temple alone and destroy the symbol at the altar. Sound good? You know this whole plan is a long shot, and both master and servant could die, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we gotta do something. So, I mean, you know, we always gotta take risks. You know, risk it for the biscuit, as they say. With this team, we can pull it off.
Well, Romani Ackman, you heard her. Any objections?
It's a dangerous plan, but it's got merits. No matter what we do, the chance of success is low anyway.
Da Vinci has been watching and complaining this whole time, but she gave the go-ahead too. I'll sanction the operation. Leave the backup to me, Ritsuka.
Alright, let's go. Forward march.
Right. I'll do everything to support you.
Oh, no. I was expecting all of the servants to have something to say, but I guess not.
There's a large building in front of you. That's the temple. No. But that isn't like the temple in Uruk.
No, it's a Mayan temple.
A goddess should have her own temple reconstructed, according to her own tastes. So that staircase-looking thing must be Quetzalcoatl's temple.
That's convenient. You won't get lost in there. The symbol has to be at the top. I know climbing that extremely steep set of steps will be taxing, but you'll just have to put your backs into it and persevere.
A path to get closer to the heavens, huh? The concept is the same as a ziggurat, but the approach is much more in tune with nature.
Yeah. Mayans were all about nature. Yeah. Pretty much.
I'm getting several enemy signatures, from all around Eridu. From the jungle, too. There are winged serpents gathering with the third and fourth waves. If we fight them all, it'll take all night. I'll break through and head towards the temple.
Oh boy. What the hell are wyverns doing here? What the? We can never escape. We can never escape them. I don't know why I did that rather than just a full combo when it's neutral attack, whatever. Okay, well. Yeah, she won't even kill it. Yeah, we'll do that order. Oh! Okay.
Oh, that's adorable.
You winged serpents. Who are definitely not wyverns, by the way. Definitely not. Whew. For a second, I thought that one wouldn't die. Alright. This thing should... It's not gonna... Oh, thank you for the crits. Thank you, Malter. You have saved us from... Well... getting hit one extra time, I guess. I could use... Oh, you won't kill them kindly. Oh. Okay. That's kind of rude if I do say so, Medusa, but okay. You should always kill with kindness. That's the best way to kill. You show someone kindness, they lower their guard, and then you jab them in the back, while still being kind, saying, "So sorry, so sorry, so sorry." It's not personal. I swear. Nice, nice, nice. You know, I'll just make sure that one dies. There we go. And then I could... No, Medusa! Or Anna, definitely not Medusa. How could you do this to me? What have I done? Alright. Since I have the noble phantasms for the second battle, I'll just go ahead and use this to make sure we do... Ooh. Even this might not kill it. It's not gonna die. It will die. Okay. Well, thank goodness for crits. Whoa, Jaguar Warrior subspecies. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Definitely a Jaguar Warrior. Okay, we'll do a full Mordred. Well, I have these. I'll do a Mordred combo first, and then we'll use the noble phantasms. So, you know, soften it up a bit. Oh, I've been cursed. Well, that's okay. That throws a wrench in my plan, but you know, Draco's got it. We'll just do we'll do this. Full combo. It'll survive with like, even after the extra attack, probably have like 30k. But it'll be pretty close to death. Actually, it might have more than 30k by the end. That did a little bit less than I was hoping. Yeah, it's gonna have like 55. 50, okay.
Yes, my master.
Thank you, Molter, for acknowledging that we are in fact your master. That's... I appreciate you. There we go. Long dead. Mordred, why are you so excited? We haven't even gotten to the final act yet. We still have to fight Quetzalcoatl, the true goddess. That was but an appetizer for the true battle to come. There's 2 nodes left, so I assume we're not fighting her yet. Maybe we are? She's a writer, isn't she? Yeah, we'll just stick with this. This is fine. My girl, Malter and Draco. Oh, that's a big axe.
We've broken through the enemy and reached the temple, but something crazy is behind it. That's Marduk's axe. I'm a little shocked myself. It's several times bigger than we were told.
Yeah, no, that, I don't know how we're gonna transport that, to be honest.
Hola! Welcome to my sun temple.
No. Aside from the size, it's also not the right design. There's no, like... Yeah.
I love the way you headed straight here without wasting time, yes? Of course, that's been the case for more than just today, yes? You sped all the way here after my attack. It's so exciting, just like I hoped. It was worth believing in Ritsuka and waiting, yes?
Oh, so you knew we would do this, oh, okay.
Really, I'm glad.
Yeah, I don't know why we thought we could outsmart a literal goddess.
I'm glad you didn't waste any time outside of Eridu. If you had done something pitiful like that, I would have had to abandon my policy and just kill you all, yes? Oh, the enemy's servant is giving off overwhelming power. But if we don't stop her, Master can't get to the altar. I know, how silly of me. I'm being childish. I saw a certain dummy who has no business being here, so I returned to my wild nature. A little. Oh crap. If the fight starts, she'll kill me first. I just had a premonition and I'm sure of it. See?
Well, yeah, you're gonna die, bitch.
No mercy for you, amiga. Never. I'm going to rip the flesh from your bones, yes? Alright, let's fight. You've come to defeat me by whatever means necessary, yes? I respect your courage and decisiveness. I shall never back down from any fight or any challenge. That's what I love. Humans are so fun to mess with. You can kill them, you can let them live, you can threaten them or protect them. I don't have any memories left from the Cretaceous period, my first generation, but the seeds of information that are generations old tell me this. I love you, humans. I want to coexist with you.
Okay.
Humans give meaning to our lives.
Okay. Then why are you doing what you're doing?
Meaning to your meaning to your lives?
That makes no sense.
Right. Humans give you life and purpose, and yet you're trying to destroy them.
It makes me feel funny when you scold me like that, yes? I like it. Okay, you masochistic goddess.
But it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? This is normal in human society, right? Purpose isn't just some hobby. It's what you have to do to live to be you, yes? I am a deity who can't exist without messing with humans. And I don't just mean the body of the person who's my host. For humanity to survive longer, I need to help some of them and get rid of others, so they can adapt to their environment. Performing this cycle is what my life is about. It's why I exist. Do you understand? I participated in this trial as one of the 3 goddesses, because I want to play with humanity more.
So, but you can't play with humanity if Gorgon is able to do her thing, right? So why don't you at least help us, and then we'll talk about you later. Maybe.
As long as I'm here, humanity won't go extinct. But of course they won't be safe or at peace either. Now but smile. I will guarantee your freedom. The freedom to run from the threat of yours truly. And I will so enjoy watching you squirm.
Like a naughty girl with ants and a magnifying glass. So you're one of those. I don't know. I never saw the appeal in doing that. Did anyone ever do the whole magnifying glass thing to like burn ants? I never understood it. I never really gave much thought to whether it's like fucked up or not, but I just never understood why some kids do that. I don't know. It just never made sense, I guess.
Ritsuka, this conversation is a waste of time. There are many gods in this land, but she's on a whole other level. I have never seen a deity whose love was this messed up. Oh, I'm blushing. You figured out why I'm so in love with Ritsuka, yes?
Did she? De nada mucho what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Senpai, this is serious time.
Stop trying to flirt from your Spanish dictionary. I mean, hey, she offered to marry us before and she would, chill out, I'm just trying to make it happen,
Now you're after the Sunstone, right? I'll give your master a chance, for as long as you can hold me off.
No, that's rather kind of you.
It can be a game, but first I have a request. Ritsuka, no matter what you fight or how it goes, don't forget to feel joy, yes? I fight because it's fun. Humans fight because it's fun too.
Maybe some.
If you don't have hatred in your heart, you won't kill your opponent. That's what makes Lucha Libre so great. So you enjoy this danger too, okay? If you do, we can understand each other more, yes?
Heed me, child. Celebrate not with the joyous one. Celebrate not. Okay, so we should go with never understand then? Because if we say we understand, we'll be celebrating with her. So I'll never understand, right? I'll never understand Quetzalcoatl.
Huh? That made me so sad that I froze stiff. You can't enjoy fighting? That's a total denial of who I am, yes? Fine. Then I'll ask you this instead. What is fighting to you, Ritsuka?
Survival. It's something to give your all so you can relax later.
I see. So that's the kind of person you are. A wonderful answer.
It's so wonderful it makes me want to crush you. Oh. So no marriage then?
Fine. Then give this fight with me your all. Oh my, this will be so much fun. I never thought I'd see the humanity we dreamed of in your generation.
Yeah. I'm guessing if we answer that we understand her, she's stronger.
ホースの時間だ
I assume.
ホービーやろ我の力をこれ
Oh, she has more health or something.
はいはい我が舌を喜ばよかろう
Because I can't imagine they would have that whole thing. Additional attack buff? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's no way that was... They would have that with the old man and then flash back to it if it wasn't... a major... piece. Actually, wait, let me put that on. And 610,000 HP instead of 460, okay. Yeah. So basically, if you want to challenge yourself, pick. I understand, but if you want to... Okay.
行くぞルクスリア咲き誇るはホムだ轟くは叫び
Could be worse. They could have given her a million. Now that would be that would be difficult to deal with. A million health plus more attack. That would be a wee problem, yes. Blah, 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 blah. No, but that does make sense. Let's do this. This. Because her, yeah, her Noble Phantasm is quick, so we can do... Honestly, I should probably just do a full combo of her, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm super serial. When are we not super serial? Alright, she's getting weaker. Okay, now let's stun her. So she can't do her Noble Phantasm this turn. And then... these bad boys. Alright, oh, I should have used this. Oh, damn. Ah, whatever. Okay, do I have anyone... No, none of them have a Noble Phantasm seal. Okay, we're gonna have to tank a Noble Phantasm. But that should be fine. We should survive. Yeah, I probably should have put Mash in and used her skills. And we're getting suplex. But we have guts. Lol. Good job taking that. Now, let's swap her out. So that way I can say I didn't lose anyone during this fight. Yeah, Mordred. Yeah, yeah, I was told that last stream. That's why I put these two in. Apply evade. And that won't get her Noble Phantasm anywhere close. Okay, now we'll just go with this. We don't have to worry about getting Noble Phantasmed again. Ow. Alright. Quetzal, you need to stop with your shenanigans. This isn't even gonna kill her, is it? These two. I don't think so. Well, maybe. Actually, no, they will. They will. They will. They will, yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. 105? Actually, maybe not. Definitely not. Oh, she doesn't? I assumed she did. Oh. That would explain, what's been going on here. She's lawful evil like Rayla Silta. Oh. That is quite odd. I assumed she was because she wears a swimsuit. That's why I put her in. I just made the assumption. Cause she gets the summer servant bonus in the event. Like she gets extra bond points. So okay. Very, very weird. Right. No. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, I probably should have used Mordred right there, because she'd do more than Maid Altar. No, Molter! How dare you? I was trying to get through this without losing anyone. How could you do this to me? Alright, Draco. Your full combo will definitely kill her this turn, right? No? Maybe if all three of those had crit, we could have, but... Yep, keep hitting Draco. There you go. There you go. That's good. That's real good. I could have Noble Phantasmed to secure it, but this is enough. 10 turns? Okay. That could have been better. Unfortunately, I didn't survive with everyone intact. Molter went and kicked the bucket. Sadly. Alright, no battle? Okay. Just talking. Talking up a storm.
Okay, you came all the way to the top. Hurry, Ritsuka. There on the altar. That's the sunstone. The Aztec calendar. A monolith that's said to show the past, present, and future, according to the Aztecs. That's definitely Quetzalcoatl's second noble phantasm. If we destroy it, this temple will just be a decoration. And we can remove Quetzalcoatl's trump card from the game. 2 birds with 1 stone.
You know, this is relatively small scale when you look at it. Like, yeah, it's steep, but I'm pretty sure there's still one standing today that's like goes well above like the tree line of where it's at, like probably twice the size. So yeah, the steepness hurts, but realistically, top to bottom, it's not that bad.
And we can remove Quetzalcoatl's trump card from the game. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Fo! Roma fo! Whoa. Rome? Did you say Rome? Roma! Maybe the trees are that big. I don't know, just because like look, you see the ground here, right? It really doesn't look like it's that high. Maybe, I don't know.
Match and the others are out of the fight. Quetzalcoatl is coming. Hurry, Ritsuka. This is our only chance to defeat the evil goddess.
Evil? She's not evil.
What's wrong, Master Ritsuka? Why are you stopping?
That isn't what Quetzalcoatl wants to see.
Too bad. You're out of time, Ritsuka. I'll be up those steps before you can blink, yes? Fo! Emph. So you figured out what Cuckoo wants to see isn't a servant victor, but a display of human resolve, huh? Jaguar warrior? How did you get up to the top of the altar? She jumped. I can fly, so I just floated up here, in my boat. Anyway, Ritsuka, what are you going to do? You wasted your one and only chance. So what's your plan?
Well, I mean, if you two are here, you could easily, you know, block her for me for like 2 seconds. But I don't think that's what we have in mind.
I'm Jaguar warrior, and I can only block Quetzalcoatl's charge 1 time. You can smash the sunstone then.
This is humanity's battle.
This is one hell of a time for boasting. But yes, I agree. Crazy as it is. But how exactly are you going to fight? Hit her with that club?
It's obvious. I'll use height.
Fo! Height. Courage. Huh? Oh, so Da Vinci just burst out laughing. Ritsuka, don't tell me you're going to use a wrestling move on that goddess.
Oh, I think we are.
Nice idea, baby. That's my future high-income taxpayer.
Okay.
I like your bravery. Your only hope then is a plancha.
Grinning.
A putty slam from that height. That's crazy.
Stop it, it's suicide!
All Quetzalcoatl has to do is step to the side at the bottom of the steps, and you're dead. What the heck are you talking about, dummy? It doesn't matter how much higher up you are. Higher is better for a plancha, meow. In other words, you need to go even higher.
Huh? What do you mean even higher?
Leave that to me. I'll take you as high as you can stomach.
Huh? We're what now?
Alright, that should do it. We're up another 200 meters or so.
Huh? Huh?
This is mostly down to your luck. I'll throw you at Quetzalcoatl as best as I can. But if you don't think you'll hit her, use your hands and feet to adjust your path.
Like stabilizers. Okay.
Think about slamming your own belly button into her collarbone. That sounds like it'll work, yep.
You mean like what you did to us when we first got here? Forced your chest into our hands and then blamed us for it? Shaking my head.
Alright, off you go. Good luck!
Oh, Sky High Rider Buster Justice Bomb! That's the spirit.
You really threw yourself at me? At that height, even a lucha master like me can't save you. And yet you're still going to try and hit me with that plancha?
Yes, I am. Justice! Eat belly button! Are we tumbling down the stairs? Ow! I'm alive!
You're alive, yes.
Just be grateful that I'm a legendary lucha master, yes? Oh, I'm grateful.
You know the thing with flying moves? Unless both the attacker and the target are the best at what they do, someone can end up dead, yes? You, Ritsuka, are an amateur.
So your big sis was really worried. Okay, first you want to marry us, and now you're a big sis?
But why were you so reckless? Didn't you think I would dodge?
Because you love humans, right?
Oh! Ritsuka, mi amor. I'm so glad I joined the Three Goddess Alliance. And now I'm leaving it, yes? Because I'm making a contract with you.
Oh.
Thank you. You beat me, Master. You're the first person to beat me so badly. I am Quetzalcoatl, goddess of Mesoamerica. From now on, I'll use my power for you.
Okay, and her sunstone is still intact, unless Jaguar Warrior broke it while we were fighting or doing all this, but assuming it's still intact, that means we have her at full divinity against Gorgon plus Ishtar. I mean, I think our chances are pretty good. I think we're doing. I think we have a good chance at this.
クイックいらっしゃいささずずいっと奥まで
All right.
退屈してた
Now, do I do this, or I don't want Oberon, but I do want the Knights. I mean, I wouldn't complain about getting Oberon, but yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards this. I actually really don't want Chloe. I had to use her a few times when I was doing the event battles. I don't like her moveset. It's really... I don't like how zoomified they made her with her moveset, I guess. Like her being on her phone, I don't know. Is this Oberon's? I know Oberon's good. But I just don't care for him, is the thing? If that makes sense. Chloe can switch party positions. Again, like I said though, it's literally just her attack. Literally, I'm talking about her attack animations. I just don't like them. I think they're dumb, to be honest. That's really my main gripe with her. I could also save these Saint Quartz and wait till Wangina gets here, like I said I would do. Flip it. Cactus City. Sick. Oh, hey, Chloe. Hi, Chloe. The one I didn't want. Sorry, Tippo. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Go find them. Go show them what for. That's probably the one and only time I'll be able to... Well, no, I'll probably get one more 10 pull before it's gone, but... You know what, sure, let's use my one summon ticket too. See what happens. I got that. I got that bullshit. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Chloe's also a nice support, and kind of confusing to use properly. I mean, I got her. I may as well level her, but I'm not happy about it. I'm not really happy about it, but it's probably a bit too much. Yeah, that should be good. Damn, I was hoping for super. Okay, yeah, feels like it. Yeah, okay. You keep working on those editorial skills. I'm sure you'll be a god tier editor eventually. Surely. Ah, well. Can't always win. Alright. Prophecy of the Heavens. Enemy, okay, all sabers. Sabers. You know what? Let's put Chloe in the back line. Avenger. So we can start getting her bond level up, I guess. We'll just keep her all the way in the very back. Alright, let's take Malter out. There's Tomitomo. Alright. Quetzalcoatl has officially joined the party. Why do I feel like this is going too well for us, though? Like, we now have two goddesses, very powerful goddesses on our side. I feel like... And I guess three if you consider Jaguar Warrior, but... I don't know, I feel like this is going too well for us. Something bad is gonna happen. Him. All right, let's discuss our situation.
That is unnecessary, no? The goddess Quetzalcoatl has joined the party. That's all that matters, yes. Of course, they'll figure out the details later, so there's no need for an explanation, Romani.
Oh?
Are you getting enough nutrition? Enough sleep? You look like you're about to collapse from the inside out. Are you alright? I'll be happy to give you a hug. Oh, that's impossible, no? Sorry for getting your hopes up.
Okay. That sounds nice. She sounds, you know, now that she, you know, okay. I kinda sorta want her. I kinda... Yeah. Another difficult one has been added to the list of possible yeses on the 5-star ticket. She is a one of the 5 stars you can get for free, right? With the free... I'm pretty sure she was on the list. Yeah, okay. I thought so. But I hadn't looked at it in a few days, so I was like, was she? Yeah.
Sorry for getting your hopes up. Until the singularity is restored, phase shifting is impossible.
You know a whole lot about our deal here. You know about ray shifting and all that. Okay, well, I mean, I guess she is a goddess. Summoned. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And even if it's restored, my spirit origin wasn't summoned by Chaldea, so I can't go to visit you, no?
Yes, that's more or less correct, Quetzalcoatl. I'm glad you understand.
Well, I guess we can't do anything about that, no? It's really a shame, but I believe in my fate with Ritsuka. And... You, the girl who blocked my patata. You were so cool, yes? I love cool girls, yes? Tell me your name.
So you know Romani's actual name, you know about Chaldea ray shifting, but you don't know Mash's name. Okay. Alright. Please don't grab my sides and lift me up.
Please let me down, Quetzalcoatl. My name is Mash Kirilight. What a wonderful name, yes? I'm Quetzalcoatl. If that's too long, you can call me Coatl if you want, yes? I don't think that's a good idea.
Coatl just means snake. True?
Huh? That girl over there, is she? Shush, shush. Silence is golden, you feathered snake. Her situation is the gloomiest of all of us. So it seems. I guess I'll act like the eldest then. Hello, Ishtar. Is this the first time we've met? Of course it is. Well, we were shooting at each other a second ago. No. We're friends now. Friends. You're so cold, Ishtar. You should laugh more. Be bright like the sun. Nobody asked you. It's inelegant to shine brightly all the time. I shine brighter than anyone, but my blessings are only available to a chosen few. That's how the goddess of beauty should be. I don't just sparkle all the time like you. So you're shy in spite of your divine aspects, yes? Is that just who you are, or is it the influence of your vessel? Anyway, this is the only time in your life as a goddess that you're likely to be humble, isn't it? Congratulations on your good luck. You met a good master, yes? Ahem. Stop patronizing me. You're the one who's being poisoned by human culture. What the heck is this lucha libre stuff anyway? What you're doing is like using a space shuttle
It's like using a space shuttle in a go-kart race.
You need to realize that for those trying to race seriously, you're a larger nuisance than the incineration of humanity. En serio? Wow, the space shuttle sounds like a really strong flying move, yes?
You know, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
That wasn't a compliment. This goddess is all messed up. The wrestling virus has infected her brain.
They get along so well.
What? No, you take that back.
No, maybe that's right. After all, they're both goddesses that rule Venus. Ishtar is the goddess of the morning star, Venus. And Quetzalcoatl is often depicted as the god of destruction. Who is the personification of the morning star in Aztec myth. In other words, they're both related to Venus. Maybe the reason Quetzalcoatl is a goddess this time is that her aspect is Venus, that is, beauty has been emphasized.
So it seems. The fact that she put the sunstone in her temple seems to mean she has no intention of using it herself. That plumed snake intends on shining as a goddess, with nothing but her own body. See? The sunstone is dangerous and hot, yes? The only thing you're allowed to use outside the ring is folding chairs, yes?
Yeah.
And... the one who stands out the most here is that mage.
Poor Jaguar. She's like, me next, me next.
Hello, Dweller of Dreams. Was it you who made the cradle?
Yes, wise Quetzalcoatl, goddess of wisdom, sower of the seeds of civilization. I can see where you got those titles. What's with all those titles anyway? You must have been busy back in the day.
There was nobody else who could do it. After a few generations, those more suited than me took over. Anyway, that finishes my introduction to everyone.
Let's get to the main topic. Oh.
About the axe of Marduk sitting there behind my temple.
Wah! How can you blatantly ignore me like that? I'm pretty sure a goddess shouldn't behave that way.
Okay. I hear the voices of the fairies, yes? I guess there are a lot of them in these ancient eras. I hear something, but I do not see it.
You humans call it the voice of the fairies.
So let's just ignore it. I can't see anything, and neither can you, yes? Yes?
Oh, why you gotta make Tiger cry?
Are you the devil?
I'm here. Pay attention to me. Enough with those gestures and pretending that nobody's here.
Adios, adios.
Making gestures as if to say, nobody's here. I can't see anyone. You're so mean.
I've worked so hard for you.
You ever since we met in the jungle, and this is how you treat me? What is your problem, Cuckoo? When I slack off, you try to kill me. When I boycott work, you try to kill me. And when I'm playing around, you try to kill me. Man, you need a better you need a better boss. I won't lie. Do you not like me?
I hate you, yes.
Jaguars must die, yes? Oh, what the fuck? What is it so fucked up? She ain't done shit to you.
Such harsh words. It's hard to believe they're coming from Quetzalcoatl. Well, it actually isn't much of a surprise. A Jaguar warrior is a divine spirit who was worshipped by Mesoamerican civilizations, such as the Olmecs and the Aztecs. The Jaguar is a symbol of battle and death. Jaguar warrior is said to be related to an aspect of Tezcatlipoca, one of the highest deities that frequently appears in Mesoamerican mythology. And this Tezcatlipoca is a rival to Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is the epitome of good, whereas Tezcatlipoca is the epitome of evil. In the myths, Quetzalcoatl is even killed by Tezcatlipoca. This resulted in the fall of the civilization that Quetzalcoatl had lovingly raised.
So Jaguar Warrior was real.
Of course I'm real. What did you people think I was? Perhaps some kind of jungle hallucination, was my thought.
I hear Mexico has some good what does that have to do with anything? Maybe she means the hallucinogenic cactus? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, peyote, okay. You thought I was the spirit of a peyote? I mean... Yeah, I could see it.
So as you see, I'm a
Poor Jaguar spirit who was cruelly abused by Cuckoo. Even when I got the sacrifices, I couldn't eat their hearts, and she got serious mad too.
Of course. I won't allow sacrifices to take place in my sight. I only accept them when I take a new host.
So Jaguar Warrior was sacrificing the men of for nothing?
I don't need any other sacrificial rituals. Unlike Tezcatlipoca, I don't look forward to the sacrificial rituals. You see?
That's why all the warriors that were sacrifices are still alive. But what about the men of Because they were still gone. Oh, I guess they're maybe doing it too, even though I doubt all the men were soldiers, but okay.
They're all doing the training that Cuckoo set for them all over Eridu. She said first you're going to learn to take a hit.
And force them into horrifyingly difficult training. Shivering, those poor soldiers. That's a fate worse than death, I think. Cuckoo is such a sadist.
You want to join them? Learn Lucha? I'll start by
breaking your limbs and hurling you into the sea. She says it with a smile, too. Ritsuka, don't be tricked by Gwa.
Back to the topic at hand. See? Wasn't your goal to get the axe of Marduk more than it was to get rid of me? Yeah, kinda. Yes, that's right. We need the destructive power of that axe to defeat Gorgon. That's why we came here. But what do we do? Nobody told me that axe was so big. We're not strong enough to carry it.
I mean, we have a servant goddess with us. I mean, 3 of them actually. So, I mean...
I thought so. It weighs the same as all of Eridu. But I know another way to carry it. We can make a rope with jungle vines and have my winged serpents carry it to Uruk. I'll have 3 teams of 300 of them take turns carrying it.
Wait. This is perfect! We have her army of winged serpents, too. So they can take over for the soldiers at the northern wall and fight the demonic beasts. Well, we have 3 goddesses plus some other servants to fight Gorgon. It's the perfect plan! Right? Surely? Surely? Right?
It'll take 3 days. Is that enough time?
Of course, that would be great. You work on a whole different scale, Quetzalcoatl. You're way more useful than Merlin. Hey, I'm a thinker, not a worker. Don't compare me to a war god. But it's true that Quetzalcoatl is useful. Let's keep on relying on her. Though it bothers me to make a lady do all the work.
There's no need to worry about that, no. Because there's something I want you to do before I get the winged serpents ready. Okay. Look at all those groundskeepers standing around the axe, yes?
Okay. Oh, they won't let us take it until they're gone? Or, by gone I mean dead. An army of giant wrestlers!
See? A defense system left behind by the Mesopotamian gods. They've got an attack bonus against divinities, too. So that none of the gods can misuse it. It'll be a bit hard for me and Ishtar to deal with them, so you can take care of it.
Oh my, I guess it was too early to assume going home was going to be a cakewalk.
Very well.
Let's do it, Vitsuka. If they're not actually, like, colored with, like, Lucha Libre, like, style masks and whatnot, I'll be disappointed.
It's nothing compared to what Quetzalcoatl has to do. Just be careful when you select your party members.
Oh yeah, I don't want to have anyone with any divine blood. That would be unfortunate.
That's right. Make sure you think carefully before you start the fight, start the fight, Master.
That's kind of meta, because I think currently the only, like, in terms of, like, the canon of who is with us, the only ones who aren't divine is Mash and Merlin? And even then, no, Merlin doesn't count as divine, right? So it's like, it would literally just be yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, that's kind of... I don't know. Weird to have there. Because, again, like, let's say we went into this and had a divine lineup or whatever, right? And then we went through that, found out that they're powerful against divinities, right? And then we somehow lose, somehow. You then have to then go back into it Yeah. It would. You'd have to retroactively take that advice of be careful who you pick. Yeah. I assume okay, maybe I'm reading too much into it, and it's literally just Mash telling Ritsuka to be careful. Not the player. Which is probably the case. But... I don't know. It felt odd. Because then you have to, take that advice retroactively, assuming you lost. Yeah. It's just intriguing. I'm assuming though it's just really just meant for the character, not the player, I guess. Which wouldn't make sense because, I don't know. I'm probably trying to pick it apart too much. Probably meant to just be a line that's said towards Ritsuka and then not meant to be thought about. Which is fine. Tis fine. Ow. I'll save the Noble Phantasm, I think. You know, for having effectiveness against divinities, hasn't really done much to Ishtar. Almost as if having that class effectiveness kind of nullifies it. Alright, what are we dealing with? Alright, just one big one. Okay. And then, of course, the Roman Shrait's not up. Of course it's not. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just that's fine. It's fine. Truly. It truly is. Alright, he'll probably live, but then we can kill him next turn, probably. Gotta get the Little Heart rerun so you can get stuck in. Yeah. Plus, I'm just excited for that in general, because I want to, yeah, you know, see the actual story of Little Harlot, not just skip through it and only do battles. So that'll be fun. That'll be a fun set of streams. Don't you give Rare Prism instead of Dupe CC or reruns? Oh, that'd be well. I mean, I wouldn't say it'd be unfortunate. Actually, you know, yeah, unfortunate, but I don't really need another one. It would just be nice. But if they don't give us one, that's alright. It's all good in the hood. as the youth say. Do the youth say that? I don't even know. Well, I'm thinking about it. Hang on. May as well do this on stream and see if I get lucky and get myself, okay. No mango yet. No mango. Oh, I did get my third, Artoria Lily, like 2 days ago. So that's nice. The one version of Artoria I'll probably literally never use. But yeah, that's yeah. It's fine. It's fine. All right, Tommy Tomo, you are coming out. Yeah, speaking of Artoria, put her in and turn these on finally. I keep forgetting. All right.
Well done. Now just leave the next 3 days and 3 nights to my babies, yes?
Are they literally your... Okay.
I contacted King Gilgamesh as well. I told him we could deliver the goods a day before Gorgon's attack. Let's return to Uruk. It's a 2-day trip from Eridu, so we do have some leeway, but... in that case, can we spare just a little time? Since we're in Eridu, you just have to see the finest cylinder seals Eridu has to offer.
Cylinder seals? What are those? What do you mean? What are you giving us?
This is the center of Eridu, where royal authority was granted. It's a bit odd that I'd introduce you to this place, being a foreign deity. Royal authority is proof of kingship, as granted by the gods. Just think of it as being akin to a contract or covenant. In Mesopotamia, the gods decide who will be king. One is chosen from among the rulers of the land. As for the cylinder seals, they're those big pillars. The seals are, as the name suggests, like one's personal seal. Ritsuka, perhaps you used stamp-like personal seals back home?
I don't think I've ever used a stamped seal in my life. Have I? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I kind of recall, maybe I have? Way back in the day, like 3rd or 4th grade, I remember like a history lesson. Maybe I have, but it was just once in like a history class. I don't know. A drawing carved on a block. Well, I mean, this is just a seal, not same thing as a stamp. Because I was thinking, you know how they have those, like, how they would seal letters with, like, wax? That's what I was thinking of, but no, this is just a, yeah. Different. A drawing carved on a block, which you then press onto ink, so you can make many copies of it onto paper. Well, in Uruk, 5,000 years before your time, that type of seal was already part of daily life. What was the first thing you said? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 what is it in your brain, brother? Okay. They were for magical ceremonies. They had tails carved into them, were dipped in mud, and were then rolled onto things. Tools for the mass production of stories, if you will. It seems the cylinder seals here are the biggest and oldest ones of all. Let's see. You won't be able to read it like this, so let me transcribe it onto the air. I don't see nothing. Probably because of that cylinder stuck in a tube story that the guy strongly insisted wasn't his. You know, okay, I hate that I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Right, he had an M&M tube. And he got... What did he say? I don't remember what the thing he said got stuck in it was. The thing that definitely was not his. Yeah. I don't know. But I remember the M&M tube specifically being mentioned as the thing it was stuck in. Like, and those M&M tubes are... Oh, it's a banana. Right. Which those M&M tubes are pretty thin. Maybe it was one of those special holiday ones. That, because I think the special holiday ones are a little bit larger, but still. He just said a cylinder got stuck inside, was it? Yeah, anyway. It, How'd you get a small cylinder, 5.1 in length, 4.5 in girth, unstuck from a mini M&M's tube filled with... Yeah, that, Reddit stories go crazy sometimes. They go crazy. It all fell apart when he mentioned girth. Yeah. I don't understand how he can physically get stuck inside. I guess, okay. I don't know why I'm thinking about this now. I assume maybe he stuffed it in, well, flaccid, and then he got... I don't know. I'm guessing after, like, it filled with liquid, definitely not blood, and it engorged, that it caused like it to like constrict near the and trap the blood in. I don't know. I don't want to think about this anymore. A city and a dragon? Quite a story we have here. When a ring of light appears in the heavens, the land of Mesopotamia shall be returned to its origin. It's a seal that predicted our current situation. Oh.
The city it refers to is Uruk, and the giant dragon is the goddess Tiamat, referring to Gorgon?
No, you're fine. It's just, I didn't want to think about it anymore.
I exercise my right. In other words, my God-given right to remain silent.
I blanked out. What? Okay. Wait, a literal goddess is saying her God-given right to... Okay.
I reserve the right to withhold comment as well, yes. To be frank,
Woof? Wait, you're a dog now?
Hush, furry ball. This is only a sightseeing spot. It holds no special meaning.
Right.
Really? But the fact that it's a sightseeing spot...
Yes, Eridu is a city of the same size as Uruk. To the people of Mesopotamia, the contents of the seal may be well known. The people of Uruk were afraid of Tiamat, because they already knew of the prophecy on the seal.
I suppose so. And that Goldie established the demonic front, knowing the content of the seal. Well, I'm not one to talk since I was part of the Three Goddess Alliance, but the people of Uruk don't know when to quit. But as a result, this land managed to stave off ruin for half a year, and a master named Vitsuka made it in time, yes. And now it is my turn to reward those efforts. I'm a flighty goddess, but I will do everything in my power to help you.
Well, it'll be a pain if you change sides again so easily. But you are welcome as an ally. And I get why you wanted to show this to Ritsuga. It seems you really are a goddess who watches over human growth. Without being overprotective, you're more of a reliable older sister than mother.
You're embarrassing me. Actually, they did call me Big Sis, yes. Meow haha. I'm the older sister type too. Count me in. Wait a second. I just realized.
Isn't this totally like a harem girl situation? Yeah, I guess right now Merlin is the only guy surrounded by women. 3 goddesses, a little girl, and a kohai. That's a really high percentage of girls. Yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't be surprised if a passionate youth event
Starts up one of these days.
Jaguar, you're leaving the group. I'm appointing you
Supervisor of the axe-bearing winged serpents.
Huh?
Oh, come on. You just demoted me to the B team. I want to be next to Ritsuka where the main action is.
Eh? Are you going to make me repeat myself?
Translation, should I make you a carpet or mount your head on the wall? You could do both. I mean, theoretically, right? Hypothetically, you could do both. Just take the head off. Seal, cauterize the neck so they don't bleed out. Go get them, Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, the winged serpents will be in good paws. I'll make sure they get to Uruk in 3 days.
Right. Sure you will.
And so Jaguar Warrior has left our party. Quetzalcoatl has good judgment. I know, right? When you're on the road,
The fewer rivals, the better. Rivals, in what?
Oh, yes?
Ishtar, you can fly too, so there's no need for you to come with us to the jungle, is there?
You should probably leave this to Anna and me, and return to Uruk ahead of us. No, I'm coming with you, as if I could leave a goddess alone, when she obviously has an ulterior motive. Right, Mash? You're on my side, aren't you? I'm not on anyone's side, but I just hope the road back
is a safe one. Contrary to what Jaguar Warrior said before, this is no harem. It's more like a gambling den. Well, last time it was all dudes. And Mash! And Serenity. And... yeah, actually, it wasn't all dudes. There was quite a few. I mean, I guess it was mostly men, I guess. It's been a colorful trip this time. Haha. Maybe this is just the universe balancing itself out. Truly, after 7 searches, this kind of thing was bound to happen. This is what makes journeys so much fun. In any event, it's a good thing that the final search is a colorful one. I'm certain demonic beasts will attack a few times before you reach her,
but they'd be no match for you now. Enjoy yourself on the way back. Just don't let your guard down.
We're gonna let our guard down. I have a feeling we are very much gonna let it down. After saying don't let your guard down, it's pretty much guaranteed to happen now. Without a doubt. Ow. Defense up. How dare you? How dare. Okay. Okay. Really? Okay. Okay, motherfucker, okay. There we go. Nice critical. Whoops, I was pressing buttons. I could Rongo mini ad. Yeah, sure enough. Yeah. I think even if this one in the back doesn't die from Rongo mini ad, Draco should kill it, so having a double Draco would make it a problem. It'd be a wasted move, or maybe not. Maybe I overestimated how much damage that would do by quite a bit. Okay, well, I overestimated. Okay, that's wabada hubba hada bada bada yabadoo shabadi. We're in The Sims now. Shabala. Please die. Please. I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this. Alright, Draco, please hit very hard. Harder. Okay. Well, someone's dying. And there goes Zartoria. Okay. That's a shame. That's a crying shame. Now her daughter is here to clean up her mess. And clean the mess she shall. Alright. I honestly don't. Will these two kill it? Maybe. No. I can already tell just from that. No. Well, actually, we'll see. Maybe. Yeah, no, with the extra. Yeah. Yeah, we win. No, I know the overcharge won't work, but it was already weakened enough plus the extra quick attack. Yeah, see?
埋葬の花をくべ貴様の旅路の手向けたしよ
Okay. That's what I meant by when I said extra. I meant the extra attack that was lined up with the quick card afterward. Okay. That's an interesting transition. Why do I feel scared? It must be Ishtar o'clock. Oh, she's already transformed this time.
You've got some good instincts. However, I do question your character for talking to someone without looking at them. Or does it mean you've become sensitive to my presence?
Maybe. We could have.
If that's it, I wouldn't mind. That just means it's been worth teaching you proper manners when dealing with goddesses every night.
Was that what we've been talking about? Night mode from the get-go today, huh?
What is it? That's exactly what I'm telling you not to do. You don't stare at someone's face in silence, whether she's a goddess or not. You need to say witty things or whisper sweet nothings. Never mind. Tonight I came to praise you. It looks like you've befriended another new goddess. Well done. I applaud you. It really is impressive, but for some reason I'm miffed.
Let me pinch your cheek a bit. Ow, 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 ow.
Ah, that made me feel better. What a strange effect. I'm going to record it thus.
When Mitsuka becomes friendly with another goddess, inflicting physical pain will dispel my depression. That's a bad way to deal with your feelings, Ishtar. That's a real bad way of going about things. Okay.
Anyway, you know, despite her appearance, Quetzalcoatl is the strongest within the Three Goddess Alliance.
Oh, really? Stronger than Gorgon?
If she went all out, she could even defeat Gorgon, who has been gaining strength as she slaughters humans. But even after leaving the Alliance, the law of the Alliance still binds us. And because fellow goddesses can't attack each other, the question of who is stronger is meaningless.
So in the end, we have to defeat them ourselves.
Yes. That's why you can never let your guard down. Quetzalcoatl's not that useful, so... Vitsuka?
What happened?
Say, you're looking mighty pale. Have you come down with something? Let me feel your forehead. Yikes, you're burning up. I've never felt a forehead so hot before. The jungle? Is it because of the jungle? Is there some unknown infectious disease going around? Earth really is unclean, dirty, filthy.
It's not a cold, if that's what you mean.
Really? Just how tired are you? You haven't had any decent rest in a whole month. You're taking the term hard work to the extreme. Even hard labor in Kerr only lasts for 3 days.
Maybe it's a little tougher than usual this time.
I didn't know. You are investigating the singularities after all. I suppose that is a difficult battle for you humans. Alright then, I'll take the rest of your watch. You go lie down over there. I'll guard the entire area. I swear by the name of Rakala, no enemies shall come near. So sleep and be at ease. Of course, you can also tell me stories about the singularities you've encountered so far. The night is long. I promise I won't get bored. I'll be a good listener.
Well, if you're interested.
A pyramid from the sky? What a foolish heroic spirit. I know the type. Just as stupid as King Gilgamesh.
I already kind of wanted Ishtar anyway, but now I really want Ishtar. It's a shame she's not one of the ones you can get free. But I'll have to consider her banner when it comes up next. I know that technically this is a Reshki goal currently, which actually I'm not sure how that works, because here she's still labeled Ishtar. But I don't know, I guess ideally both. Yeah, both would be good, I guess.
That Nitocris sounds like a heroic spirit who treats ghosts well is a heroic spirit who appreciates the good things in life. Ah, but skull-faced heroic spirits kind of turn me off. Wearing bones on their flesh just sounds painful.
Well, only one of them had it sewn to his face, but yeah. I ended up telling you about all 6 of them.
I'm sorry. I ended up tiring you even more. But I enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing your experiences with me.
You enjoyed it?
Yes, I'm sure it was a tough, merciless experience for you. But all that, it's like the sort of thrilling adventure I always dreamt of. And more than anything, each one of those singularities ended happily. You're not the only one who worked hard. The humans in each period you visited never gave up. No matter how rough it got, they gritted their teeth and rose up. Yes, just what I expect of humans. Nature, fate, the gods, and even evil itself within humanity. Only humans can bring down all of that nonsense. They are the epitome of the unlimited potential, so it is appropriate that I protect them.
You like adventure?
Well, yes, I like them. I want to protect humans as well as have an adventure like that. But I don't have that kind of freedom.
Yeah, you're stuck working. Well, if anything, no, you're stuck in the divine realm most of the time, so you can't do anything. Only look on from above and be like, I would have done that better.
It looks like the morning sun is about to rise. We'd better get some sleep. We're going back to Uruk soon, right? The area around Uruk is It's overrun with Gorgon's demonic beasts, but I'm sure there won't be any problem for you. Although I can't vouch for what's going on within Uruk's walls. Well, that ends our nightly chat. You're a frail human, so get your rest now.
Who you calling frail? I'm not frail, you're frail. Days until Gorgon's arrival 4. So, why do I feel like that's setting up Ishtar dying? Like, I know she would disappear at the end of the singularity anyway, but I'm getting just straight up, like, getting death. Death flags from her, sorry. I've only taken like 3 sips of water the entire stream and it's catching up to me. But yeah, no, I'm getting death flags from her. Like, there's like they only set. They're setting us up for heartbreak. I can already tell. And of course, the first battle we can use her, or no, second battle we can use her. She's resisted. I think her first one was too, or is this the first one? Either way, it's not so boonful. Let me get rid of Mash. I don't know why she's still here. She's taking up slots. How close is Gareth to 151? Hang on, who's closer? 130. 94. 108. Okay, Medusa Saber. Oh, Gilgamesh, we're back. In a moment. After we take care of these beasties that are in the city. Oh, I guess we're fighting in still, but we'll be back after the fight, I guess. Overkill. Ah, well. A little bit of overkill never hurt nobodies. Yes, Edes. What next? A Boshmu? Boshmu, no. God damn, I wanted a Boshmu. So I can get more dragon scales. Maybe the third fight will have a Boshmu. Maybe. Alright, we're stocked up on our noble phantasms. Hey, Akihara, it won't, yeah. We never get lucky. You survived, Ushungalu. You must be thwarted right here and now. Or all of Uruk will fall. Probably not actually. Alright. What's last? What's the last one? An Ugalu. Okay. Well, see, Mr. Ugalu, you have made a horrible mistake. You see, we have... I'll use this for the attacker. We have a full charge of noble phantasms. So you, my dear friend, are rather boned. I would think you are not gonna live. You rolled for summer units. I did a singular summer unit roll because I only had one roll to use. And I got Chloe. Avenger Chloe, who is the one I wanted the least. Like, I would have taken Suzuka or Tori or Castoria Berserker, but I got Chloe instead, which is fine, I guess. Is fine. But yeah, I would have preferred Castoria Berserker. That's if we're being completely honest here.
Fire! If the wall that blew to smithereens is properly restored, yes. Urik's people are amazing, yes. Of course. They're all hard workers. The only one with permanent behavioral issues is Goldie. Well, even he will bow his head to this. I never imagined Quetzalcoatl would join our forces. You really are the goddess of victory, Ishtar. Yep, that's what I'll say. Yes, Ishtar, that seems likely.
It's not likely whatsoever. He's not gonna say that.
King Gilgamesh only planned on defeating Quetzalcoatl. I don't think even he could have predicted Ritsuka's actions.
What's wrong, Anna? What's the ... for? What's got you worried?
The gatekeeper isn't there. I don't smell blood, but I have a bad feeling about this.
You're probably right.
Ritsuka, something's bothering me. So I'm going to go ahead on my own. After I check and see that everything's alright, I'll head straight to the Chaldean embassy.
Yeah, assuming everything is alright.
Indeed. It feels like the life has been drained from the entire city. I don't hear any construction work going on like before. Let's hurry into the city, Master. We should assume something has happened. Nobody's walking around in the streets. The stores are closed too. What's going on?
Lord Merlin, you have returned. Oh, but you have returned too late.
Oh, you. Just the face I wanted to see. What on earth happened here? And what do you mean by too late?
Lord Merlin, and you, Lord Ritsuka of Chaldea. Please calm down and listen.
What happened?
The what? King Gilgamesh has passed away. They are currently holding his funeral at the Ziggurat.
What? What?
There's really a funeral? Siduri, what is the meaning of this? Oh, everyone. You have returned. But you're too late. King Gilgamesh is...
Wait, Quetzalcoatl can revive people, right? Quetzalcoatl? Hello? You revived the soldiers, right? You can revive... You can revive him, right? Right? How could anyone kill him?
That's right. There's no way King Gilgamesh could die. He's a man who saw the future and voluntarily became a mage. He must have had proper precautions against assassinations. He promised me that he would concentrate on giving orders from the throne to prevent dying on the battlefield. Who could kill him? And how?
Merlin is really pissed.
How the king died, you ask? Well...
Yes, regale us with the story.
I can't believe this. Oh, how terrifying. I never imagined it would be this sharp.
Did he touch the axe of Marduk and die?
King Gilgamesh, you're trembling. Are you not feeling well?
That's not it, fool. The blueprint for the fangs of Nephistum is finally complete.
Oh yeah, it shouldn't be here yet. It should be a day behind us. So, he took... Okay.
Look here and feast your eyes on its magnificence. This is prized work. Take this to the armory. We have no time. Build it directly on site, not in Uruk. Tell them to complete it within 2 days.
So it was your usual kingly extreme emotional outburst. I see. This is... External pressure automatically builds the frame, which according to your plans, transforms this much within 10 seconds. Truly the work of a genius. My king, perhaps you should consider becoming an architect.
Don't tempt me. I would seriously consider it. A king should be versed in architecture if he hopes to be a truly well-rounded ruler. And by the way, it's an interlocking wooden frame, and the pressure comes from oil. It all rises up as if a wave is pushing it into the air. As it is similar to chugging down a stein of ale. I call it the chug-a-lug style. What do you think?
Genius, my king.
You should get a patent for it as well. They have copyright laws? God damn. Ancient Mesopotamia is so fucked up.
Is this our secret weapon to defeat Gorgon in the battle to come? Let us send the materials to Napier in advance.
Idiot, it's the reverse. This goes from here to here and place them in this manner.
Why would you place it there? What about defeating Gorgon?
Confronting that goddess is Ritsuka's job. It is not a place for me to interfere. Ugh. Whoa.
My king, perhaps you really are not feeling well?
Perhaps. It's only a slight dizziness, but I may have overworked these past few days. If my magical energy fails, the barrier will be weaker. One can't rule out an attack by the demonic beasts. Merlin should be back tomorrow. Now until then. Pardon me, your majesty. A messenger from the northern wall is here to see you. Pardon me, your majesty. We've received a petition from the eastern market. Pardon me, your majesty. We have a complaint from the brothel. Pardon me, your majesty. A request from the Priestess Academy has been delivered. Pardon me, your majesty. Regarding today's ceremonies, the sacred temple has... come now, line up single file and I'll deal with you one by one. Siduri, go run over to the armory.
So he died from overwork.
Things have settled down for now. Looks like I can finally take a small break. But why is it so hectic? They'll work me to death before we face the goddesses. A throne here is to show authority, not to rest. But now I have no choice. I assume Siduri will return in 5 minutes. Until then, just for a moment.
So he went to sleep and just hasn't woken up?
I must have fallen asleep. Every second is so precious. Siduri, how long have I been asleep? 1 minute? 5 minutes?
Well, yeah, no, I guess being dead would put you here, yeah?
I seem to have awoken from my nap in the depths of Kerr. This is no time for jokes. I really am dead here.
Yeah! Is he gonna fight? Is he gonna force his way out through, like, sheer Gilgamesh ego willpower?
And that's how it went. I returned to see the king on his throne, in eternal slumber.
He died from overwork?
No. That just cannot be. This is very relevant to my interests. I could die just like this. This is the King Gilgamesh. If it was so easy to kill him, he would have died dozens of times by now. You're right, I lost my cool in the heat of the moment. Thinking back, it felt strange in Uruk when we left as well. Lady Siduri, after we headed to Ur, did something strange happen here in the city? Let's see. The assault of the demonic beasts calmed down, but we had many reports of deaths from the weakness and within Uruk. I didn't think much of it because of the king's funeral, but it is indeed abnormal. Can this be unnatural, you mean to say? Yes, King Gilgamesh didn't work himself to death. Someone killed him. Which means the Three Goddess Alliance must be responsible. I don't think anyone else is capable of killing the king. That's true, but can Gorgon really kill it so indirectly?
I mean, guess either of these work. Quetzalcoatl is all about physical combat.
Yes. Within the Three Goddess Alliance, there's no goddess that can perform such an assassination. Huh? What are you guys talking about? Hold on, Mash, Ritsuka. Ishtar isn't in the Three Goddess Alliance. She kept getting out.
But she herself. What? Okay. Not even talking about when she transforms into a Reshkigal, right? She herself talked. I mean, maybe that was a Reshkigal talking in Ishtar's body? But in this form, she herself talked about the three being in the Three Goddess Alliance. Like... Okay.
She kept getting in our way, didn't she? Oh, now that you mention it, you're right.
Yeah, no, I know. She keeps the same conversation. That's why it's like, what? I wasn't paying attention to manner of speech. I mean, I guess not. I don't know. So Ereshkigal disguised herself as Ishtar? And her disguise goes away when she's... Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's why she... When we caught her and tied her up. After we knocked her out and she woke up, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Because before that, she was still pissed at us, and there's no way that they swapped. I don't know, I'll just keep playing.
She was killing Gorgon's demonic beasts, which should be against the Three Goddess Alliance rules. But if so, who's the third goddess? Who, you ask? It's Ereshkigal. You didn't know that until now?
But that doesn't make sense, because before we knocked her out and tied her up, she was still acting as if we had wronged her. From when we groped her, which was kind of her fault because she literally fell on top of us, but... So how did they swap out? Unless, maybe she didn't necessarily mention the groping incident? I guess? Okay.
Who, you ask? It's a Reshkigal. You didn't know that until now? She's god indigenous to this land, yes. Queen of Kur, ruler of death and phantoms. What did you say? A Reshkigal is here? Why? So not even Ishtar knew the true name of the third goddess. But how? The only Sumerian deity left in this era should be Ishtar. All is well in the underworld. Oh, I see. I get it, so that's the trick. A Reshkigal's resurrection, and Ishtar not noticing it. How very, very odd, don't you think? Ahem. Hey, don't be a smartass, Merlin. If you know something, let's hear it.
Also, Akihara, please be careful talking about things that haven't been specified specifically yet. Because I assume they'll talk about them being the same vessel, like, right now. So, if something gets explained in the story, don't say it beforehand, please.
Art in the Sumerian myths. Ishtar, the Queen of Heaven, and Ereshkigal, the Queen of Kur, are like cats and dogs. Ishtar headed to the underworld for no reason, and was stripped of her divinity by the 7 underworld gates. And there she was even murdered by Ereshkigal. Isn't that right, Ishtar? That's right. Got a problem? Those 7 cursed gates, ugh. They stripped away the authority that I prepared to use against the Ereshkigal, and in the end I was dragged in front of her all naked. And mercilessly skewered over and over with spears. Since then I really have a hard time dealing with her. But why did Ereshkigal get resurrected? And on top of that, she's part of the 3 Goddess Alliance. As far as her joining the Alliance, I imagine only she knows that reason. But I know why Ereshkigal was resurrected. It's you, Ishtar. When you were summoned, Ereshkigal was summoned too. I thought it strange to begin with. Why did the temple matron who successfully summoned you die? The most likely answer is that Ereshkigal killed her. She summoned not 1, but 2 goddesses. The girl that served as your vessel had quite an amusing persona. She was able to cleanly separate her good and evil sides. One became you, and the other became Ereshkigal.
Okay, I'm going to, just so there's no misunderstanding here, I'm going to explain my thought process behind Ishtar transforming at night and why I thought maybe she was different from the Ereshkigal that was... well, not different, but... Okay, let me start my thought process from the beginning, because now I'm getting myself tangled up. So, I thought that maybe Ereshkigal... Honestly, what did I think? I don't even know. I'll be honest, I was kind of just going with the flow most of the time. I'm trying to remember what my thought process in the previous streams was. Because there was a bunch of revelations. I'm trying to remember what I thought each moment. But that's going back like 2 weeks. So I'm like, what did I think? Alright, no, where I got fucked up was her still being in her Ishtar form during when we captured her. That fucked me up. Cause that's when she talked about being a member of the Three Goddess Alliance. So it was Ereshkigal's personality or consciousness coming out, but she was still in Ishtar form, which is what threw me off. Of course, I only know that retroactively. That's why I kind of thought she was part of it. Ishtar, that is, because she said as much. But it was just a matter of her not sneezing and changing physical traits, which is weird. As to how that would have worked with there already being 3 that we saw at the very beginning of the game, or beginning of the Singularity, that is, I don't know. But I was just taking what she was saying at face value. I mean, I even said when that happened, that didn't make sense, because we know the blonde one, Ereshkigal was there. Because we knew from the beginning of the Singularity when we saw that scene. But I ended up taking what she said at face value. I don't know. In other words, good Ishtar and evil Ereshkigal.
But of course, I am indeed a goddess of good. Indeed.
I see.
Ishtar, the goddess of bountiful harvest, can be seen as the Great Earth Mother's, Great Earth Mother, symbolizing human life. On the other hand, Ereshkigal symbolizes human death, and is the terrible Earth Mother. The two goddesses are two sides of the same coin, and perhaps born from the same deity. The goddess nurturing life later becomes the goddess of death. Izanami of Japanese myths follow this pattern as well. So if Ishtar was summoned, then by extension Ereshkigal would be too. Furthermore, they're the same deity, so that's why we only counted a single Sumerian goddess.
Wow. Then what she might have been secretly using this body of mine the whole time? Or then what? She might have been secretly using this body of mine the whole time?
The possibility does exist. Ereshkigal cannot leave Kerr. When she moved around above ground, she probably used your body. Secretly, like when you were asleep.
I see.
It is Ereshkigal's scent of death that fills Uruk now. Ereshkigal's Galu spirits remove souls from the weak and exhausted first.
And because Gil was tired, there was an opening.
One such spirit must have taken King Gilgamesh's soul to Kerr. If that's the case, we still have time. We haven't yet buried the king's corpse. If we liberate his soul from the soul cages, he might wake up. That is correct, Lady Siduri. Actually, we'd be in a lot of trouble if we lost him now. Yeah. King Gilgamesh's leadership is an absolute necessity if we want to defeat Gorgon. Which means we'll have to head to Kerr and retrieve his soul. Right, Senpai?
Or we could have Ishtar go to sleep. And maybe Ereshkigal will take her body and we'll talk to her. Because she seemed rather amenable. Like she wasn't gonna fight Gorgon head on, but you know, she seemed willing to help us somewhat.
That's right, Mash. Huh? Wait, you both speak of going to Kerr so easily. Isn't that a bit overzealous? It's the underworld. A world where every heroic spirit and deity is powerless. There, Ereshkigal is the absolute law. No matter what you do, you'll get captured and sentenced to skewering, you see?
I don't know about that. King Gilgamesh must be saved.
Yeah, we don't get a chance like this often. Let's make sure to put
King Gilgamesh deep in our debt for this.
I don't like where this is going. I need to escape while I can.
No. Hold up.
Hold it right there, Ishtar, yes? You know how to get to the underworld, right? So hurry up and get us there, yes? It's fine. Ritsuga will make the third goddess fall as well, yes?
Fall in love?
Oh, wait, you fiery meathead. Let go. Let go of me. The Muzet, the god of shepherds, isn't there anymore. We can't be resurrected if we die. So why do you want to go to the underworld?
Fun. Shits and giggles. You know. All the good stuff. Well, I hate to leave it on a cliffhanger, but I was meant to be gone 20 minutes ago. So I've got to end it here. But next time, we will go on an excursion to the underworld. That should be fun. Surely nothing ever bad happened in any underworld ever in any mythology. No. Surely not. Surely newt. Aside from, you know, all the times that something did go wrong. But that's beside the point. That's, you know. Sure, Hades is chilling. I mean, to be fair, compared to other Greek gods, Hades was pretty chill. He had maybe the only kind of fucked up thing was stealing Persephone away and giving her Stockholm syndrome, but you know, other than that, yeah, it was fine. Again, aside from abducting Persephone, did he do anything else? I can't think of any other evil Hades thing. I think that's about it. Yeah, ironically enough, the one that everyone worships the most is the most problematic. Poseidon's second most, and Hades is just like, I just wanted a wife. That's about it. Demanded the death of the guy. Right? To be fair, that in that case, that guy was messing with the natural order of things. So him wanting the death of Asclepius is fair. I would argue. when you mess with the the natural law, it kinda causes problems. But I mean, with I guess Orpheus was kinda. But I mean, at that point, yeah, nah, I guess that was kind of fucked up too. Because, like, let's say even if Persephone at that point wasn't in love with him yet, like fully in love with him yet, when she does, it's still kind of Stockholm Syndrome. Did I say Penelope? I meant Persephone. But yeah, most of the Greek gods were, yeah, I think the only one who has literally zero problems surrounding them is Hestia? Like, Hades has, like, one slash technically two things. Zeus has a laundry list. Poseidon has also a laundry list, but smaller than Zeus. Athena has both the Arachne and Medusa things. I think Hestia is the only one who literally just sat by her fireplace and did nothing. She was like, I'm here. Yeah, it took 420 Saint Courts and 10 summon tickets to get her, but it got her. I got her. Yeah, exactly. You can't get in trouble if you don't have any myths. Like, she just stayed by her hearth and did her thing. Also, I need to stop yapping because I actually really do have to go. I wasn't joking when I said that. I got caught up talking again. But yeah. Anyway, Monday we'll continue this, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.